Within Europe, we're seeing a growth in the separate account business. Strong growth in separate account. There's a lot of equity coming out of Germany and a reasonable amount of equity coming out of France at the moment, which is looking for a home in pan-European. And it's something we're working on quite extensively, and we're picking up leads that lead through a mandate process and end up with accounts across Europe, but some of them are single country accounts. So that's most of the capital flow within Europe that we're seeing tends to be like that. There's some money coming out of France going into funds, pan-European funds, but only on very specialist funds. So for instance, retail fund, we've now got 10 French investors in that pan-European retail fund. Looking at the capital coming from outside, the American endowment institutions, pension funds, have now woken up to the opportunity in Europe. They're nervous, they're careful, but the money is beginning to flow. A lot of it is focused on Germany. They're really looking for euros backed by the Deutschmark, frankly, and they want access to the German consumer because they see that as the wealthy part of Europe, so the most dependable part of Europe. But there's more and more questions coming about Spain, about Central Europe, and just really gauging the risk, trying to gauge the risk in those markets. So I would say the investment in Germany is beginning to happen, and the periphery will take more time. Southern Europe will take a considerable amount of time, I think, but clearly there are opportunists looking at the Southern European markets, but even they're holding back at this stage, and most of them are backed by American capital. The other factor is Asian money, most of it going into separate accounts, single trophy buildings in London, some now into Paris, but it's only a trickle compared to the volume that's going to London. We see more of that, and that seems to be evolving slightly into some pan-global accounts, but yeah, for Europe at the moment it's a focus on London.